There are several aftermarket items that can be used to adjust the excess chain slack out of these KA24E engines, and in turn will prevent startup rattle. A tensioner spacer can be used to adjust any excess slack out of the chain and will fit over the end of the stock piston. So I'm going to rotate the engine so we can see what type of startup rattle this has. Now I'm going to install that tensioner spacer. I've now installed the tensioner spacer over the end of the piston. And now I'm going to turn the engine over to see what type of control the tensioner spacer has over the excess chain slack. And the tensioner spacer controls the startup rattle just fine. Another item that can be used to control startup rattle is an adjustable piston. It's a replacement piston, replaces the stock piston, and it has a series of shims on there that you can mix and match to get the proper adjustment of that chain. So I'm going to take this tensioner spacer off, put that adjustable piston in there, and we'll see how that controls the startup rattle. Okay, I've now installed the adjustable piston, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate the engine and see how that is at controlling startup rattle. And it looked like the adjustable piston was able to control the startup rattle just fine. A third item that might possibly be used is a self-adjusting tensioner. And this is just a ratchet style tensioner. And it will adjust automatically as the chain and sprockets wear with it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this adjustable piston, and I'm going to install this ratchet tensioner, and we'll see how that works. So now I've installed the self-adjusting ratchet tensioner. I'll go ahead and rotate the engine, and we'll see how that does at controlling the startup rattle. And it looks like the ratchet tensioner also controlled the startup rattle. So those are a couple options that are available to adjust the excess slack out of these engines.